But the biggest health concern right now is the dangerous Texas heat, especially with so many planning a holiday vacation or break that might involve spending some time outside. So joining me with some tips is Dr. Pollyanna Pitt, Teladoc health physician. Dr. Pitt, thanks for joining us this midday. First question I want to ask you, if someone has a health condition already, what do they need to be aware of?
So most importantly is first understanding what exactly those health conditions are. So if you're someone who has high blood pressure, diabetes, or mental illness like anxiety or depression, understanding that your medications may compromise the ability of the heart to regulate blood flow to vital organs during dehydration or even in the heat is super important to understand. Also, people with COPD and asthma are more likely to have exacerbations of those conditions during the heat. And also, with understanding that diuretics or antihistamines like Zyrtec, Claritin, things that we take every day, you can also have a disruption in the regulation of the temperature centers in the brain.
We all feel uncomfortable out there in that extreme heat, but what are some of the signs that we're suffering from a heat-related illness?
Super important question and very good question. So there's so many different things that can happen. The most common things are like heat syncope, heat exhaustion, and then heat strokes. Heat syncope tends to happen when people are dehydrated and not acclimated. So anyone who's coming from areas that tend to be colder, they may be at higher risk of this. Also, children and elderly who aren't regularly acclimated to the heat are also more likely to have this. Other things like heat exhaustion is typically characterized by being cold and wet. So it's where, because the body's temperature is so high internally, you can notice that someone's just profusely sweating. They're extra thirsty. They start having headaches, feeling weak, irritable, or fatigued. And they might even look pale or cool. As this continues on and it progresses and it's not taken care of, it can progress to heat strokes, where the person now feels hot and dry because they're no longer able to regulate their core temperature. So these people tend to have an internal core body temperature of 103 degrees Fahrenheit. At this point, the brain and vital organs they are confused, they're agitated, they might have stroke-like symptoms with slurred speech, and it can even be as dangerous as having seizures or, if left even more untreated, comas.
Okay, so if we do recognize those symptoms, what should we do if we are feeling overheated?
Of course, first and foremost, move to somewhere cool. You want to also make sure that you're sitting or lying down in these areas. You don't want to try to stand. You want to reduce as much work on your body as you can. You also want to remove any loose or unnecessary clothing. So remove the socks, remove shoes. And if you have anything tight, just loosen it up as much as possible. You want to try to drink frequent cool sips of water or a sports drink. Avoid caffeinated beverages, alcoholic beverages, very sugary beverages. So you don't want to reach for a soda or a fruit juice. And then you want to just cool the body down externally as much as possible. So use a fan, use an umbrella to block out the sun. Apply cool water or wet your clothes with cool water. And apply it to the wrist, the armpits, the groin, anywhere that you can to just lower that temperature.
Yeah.
And if that's not working, or if you just feel completely uncomfortable managing it, please continue to observe the person, but call 911 and reach for emergency services as quickly as possible.
Yeah, great advice, Dr. Pitt. We appreciate you joining us and helping keep all of us safe in this very dangerous heat.
Thank you for having me.